And we have liftoff. Thank you so much for tuning to the Planet Guardian podcast. We're your hosts, Aneesa and Robbie. We're so glad that you're back. We're reviewing episode 11. 11 of Girls Planet 999, an internet survival show where girls from Korea, China, and Japan come together to make a group of 9. My eyes are watery and puffy because I've been just emotional, but I'm okay. Do you want to share your top 9, Aneesa?
Yeah, I guess my top 9. I'll do that right now. So here's my current top 9: Ruiqi, Wen Zhe, Yurina, Xiaoting, Chaehyun, Yujin, Dayeon, and the new face is Bora. Yeseo has been in my top 9 before, but I didn't really like the way that she performed in the past few episodes, so that's why I kick her out. And honestly, only the top 8 are the ones that I really like. Anyone can replace Yeseo and I'll be fine with it. I really don't.
Like Young Gun or Marcy?
Not Young Gun. Let me not say anyone. Actually, not Young Gun, not Soo-yeon. I'm sorry. It sounds really negative.
You have a preference.
I do have a preference.
No, well, you should say a preference. Okay. You have more time. I don't have a top 9.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, I guess my preference would have been people who got eliminated. That's why I feel like I don't care. There's people that I don't want. I don't like Youngin. I don't like Soo-yeon. If I want to be realistic, this top 9 is realistic, except Hikaru or Mashiro would be up there. You know what I mean? So I guess yes, could be replaced by either of them.
I think the only person that has a real chance out of the unrealistic, well, Wen Zhe has a chance, and so does Bora. So I don't see this as unrealistic.
Oh, you think this is possible?
I think this is possible.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of girls got knocked out.
Yeah.
So the Manami fans, I think a lot of them going to split their vote between Wen Zhe and Bora.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think don't be the top be surprised.
Wait, can you repeat that?
Sorry. Did I glitch? My apologies.
Yeah, it glitched a little.
It glitched on this end too, so that's what Zoom. For example, I think Bakke is getting in the top 9. Those fans know how to work the SIM cards. They know how to work the voting. They know how to stream. Those are those fans. So I think people are going to be more shocked for the final lineup than people think. I think people got really comfortable with the top 9 they kept trying to push. And they do this all the time. Think about Produce for You, even though that was rigged. They show you guys something that's drastic, and then the final comes out and it's completely, whoa. So you never know. I think Mashiro's not safe. She feels comfortable, but I don't think she's a lot of people's one pick. I think
I can see that though.
Bakke is a one pick girl. Ruiqi is a one pick girl. She had to split her votes. She doesn't have to split her votes anymore as much as before.
That's true. I think Ruiqi, yeah. But I thought Mashiro had more one picks. Do you think she was just another J girl? Out of Yurina, Hikaru, and Mashiro, I feel like those are the only J picks people are actually voting for.
Right, but I think they're voting for them just to try and get their girl up.
I see.
A lot of these girls that are top 9 or whatever are just in my opinion, variety girls. Not variety girls. When you go to Costco or Sam's Club and it's buy this, get this one free. That's kind of what it is. You have to buy that to get the girl that you want to move up. I was voting for Yurina and Xiaoting or whatever just to get my girl up. Not Xiaoting, I'm sorry. Yurina and
Yujin or
Dayeon. Yeah, I was actually splitting between Dayeon and Yujin. But I see Dayeon's only because Mnet's going to keep pushing her. She's still on her debut, but I think her vote's going to fall down as well as Yujin. Also, remember when I kept saying Yujin's a loving number 5? She's consistently sustained number 5. I just want to say that out loud. Yeseo's probably going to get in. I see her as a Yujin. Yujin wasn't a part of the top 12 in the 3rd round, and then she jumped up.
Eyes one Yujin.
Yeah, whether or not that's legitimate, who knows? Yeah, I mean, I see this as a possibility. I don't want you to think that this isn't not a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, most of the people here are safe, anyways. Like Yurina, Xiaoting, Yujin, Dayeon. It's four people here are really safe. I would say Ruiqi is pretty safe too because she has a lot of one pick fans.
Yeah, it's one pick time. And the thing about it that she had to split a lot of her Chinese votes with these other girls. Yada yada yada. Who knows? I mean, excuse me. I mean, but then again, I think a lot of the top girls aren't absorbing the final girls that left. I think a lot of votes are going to go to Bora.
Yeah,
because a lot of the lesser girls were all having to split our votes between Manami, Ruan. You know,
I really, really would have liked to see Manami in the finale. I feel like, can we talk about the Planet Pass choice?
Not surprised.
Oh wait, you don't have a top 9? You actually don't have one?
I don't care.
Do you at least have a one pick? Like, are you still going to vote?
I don't want to call her a one pick. I'm just voting for her because I think.
Do you feel comfortable sharing?
Yeah, I voted for Bora.
Okay.
I just don't feel like one pick is a term that I want to hold endear to me.
Yes.
And I don't think, even though I like her, and I was thinking about this while I was in the shower. And I hope people don't judge me for being a sap. I didn't think I was gonna be this emotional, but I was thinking, I was like, I could say to hell with it all and just like not vote. Or I could be like, just because I don't want to support this group doesn't mean I can't help someone that I genuinely like as a performer and as an artist, like move on. And I already was a fan of Cherry Bullet before the show. I didn't like, well, actually that's a lie. Because I liked I liked their debut. Yes. I liked Really, Really. I liked Hands Up. I did not like their last comeback. I will be honest. I was like, this is a miss, you guys. This is a miss. But I also think they just threw that together to like say, hey, we gave you guys something before we send you to the survival shows. You can't say we didn't give you anything.
Yeah.
You know how they do it. And I do like Bora's vocals. I think she's a really great person. And I think she deserves a chance to be in the top 9 because every group that she's been a part of, she's elevated someone else to being higher up. And she's never kind of gotten the kudos that she deserved. And again, you need someone in the group that's able to not just do their role, but because they're doing their role, they're helping elevate someone else with harmonies, with guidance. I mean, besides Yujin, she's the other person that has the most experience debuted,
The other thing about Bora too, like kind of going along with what you said, she elevates other people, but she doesn't take away from her own charm, herself. Yes, I noticed that too. Like she can help elevate other people, but when she's on stage, she can still shine in her own way,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she's humble, and I like that. So
I'm just glad you're still voting.
You thought I wasn't.
Yeah, I thought you were going to give up. I really was. I thought I was going to come on today and say, no, you need to vote for someone, anyone. Like, even if they don't get in, at least you tried until the very end. You know what I mean?
If I could vote for 2 people, I would vote for Maya, but I don't really think I need to vote for Maya because even if she doesn't get in, she's very young. She's like 14 or something like that. Mm-hmm. She's super young. I mean, Wang Young was the same age, but Wang Young had a more mature like vibe. Like
she's taller.
Yeah, and Wang Young had that like. But with Maya, I just feel like she has so much time. Like so much time. And if she's already this good now, think of her like 4 years from now when she's 18. Like she's gonna be amazing. She's gonna be like a Dayeon level, you know what I mean?
I feel like she's so young now, but like you said, like when she gets older too, when she looks more mature, she's gonna be, I don't know.
Like think of Dayeon was 15 or 14. No, she was 15 on Produce 48. She was a kid. Now she's a grown woman. She's 18. Yes, 18 as a grown woman. I hate when people say, I'm a child, I'm 8. No, you're grown, all right? Let's move on from that. So she's grown, and you can see that her skills, her confidence has evolved. And I was watching her Produce 48 stuff, and I was like, whoa, she was in the high tension performance. I didn't even know she was. So I think it's okay. Like,
she was in high tension?
Yes.
Wait, with Yoonjin?
No, with
the other team.
With the other team.
I didn't like the other team. I like Yoonjin and Miu's team.
No, but the other team had a better high note. I love Miu, but the other team had a better high note. So I will never take that away from Girlfriend. So so she made it really far. I'm happy. I wish the Planet Pass went to Hsinwei, but they didn't even mention her name for the Planet Pass. So I was just like, oh, we're not even considering her. Okay.
When they said the Planet Pass was going to be one person, I knew right then and there the Planet Pass is going to be a Korean person.
Right.
And when they said number 17, I think I knew that if it was between Soohyun and Soohyun already got a Planet Pass, so never mind, she wouldn't have got it. But I wish that Hsinwei went through because I already knew the Planet Pass was going to go to a Korean person. So I'm just like, we need like a J, we need
a C or something.
Something, yeah, but, J, C.
Yeah.
Like pretty much all, I shouldn't say all, but Ruan and Manami and Katone and
Ruiqi.
Sheesh, and exactly like
Ruiqi got the hard end of the stick. She didn't even get mentioned for Planet Pass, and I'm like, she's been doing consistently well.
Yes, like she's performing consistently well. I really, now that we know how the eliminations went, I wish that the shoot team had won.
Yeah,
I don't think it wouldn't have saved any of the other J girls, but I think that it would have saved Hsinwei, which at least that's something. At least it's something.
But if they didn't give U plus me, then Soohyun wouldn't have won, and that's kind of what they wanted.
Yeah, that's exactly what they wanted. That's why I don't know. I'm kind of salty about that.
I'm at peace because if like the girls that Hsinwei should have debuted with all got eliminated with her in my mind. Like,
oh, I see. Yeah,
like, her teammates got eliminated too because I don't see her with Hikaru and them like going to eat my dish wish. Like I can't see that like happening, but it's okay. It's better to have loved and lost than to have not loved at all. Mm-hmm. So you talk about from like, okay, I think we can talk about 16 on up. Who was 16? No, was that?
Do we need to pull up the list?
Xiaoting.
I don't have the list.
No, not Xiaoting. Huang Qingqiu. I cheered because I said Hua, and I said ah, and they said Qingqiu. I said no.
I mean, good for her. You know,
she holding on.
She really is. There's someone sees the charm in her, and I wonder if she's going to end up debuting in the team.
I don't mind her debuting because you know what? The Hsinwei votes are going somewhere.
Sorry if I keep looking down. I'm looking for the top 16. I forgot to pull it up before.
And then after that was 15, which was Bora. I remember because I was interested. I had hope.
Did you write all of them down?
No, I just remembered. Because I was like, at that point, I was like, okay. I had all my toes like crossed, my fingers crossed, my legs were crossed. I was like, I have faith.
All right, sorry. So let me share. I'll start with 10 and down. So 10 is Ruiqi, 11 Kim Chaehyun, 12 Yeseo, 13 Bahie, 14 Wen Zhe, 15 Bora, 16 Huang Qingqiu, 17 Soohyun, Planet Pass is Maya. I think me and you came to an understanding that if Bahie wasn't eliminated back when she was with Boa or Doa, yeah, she's probably gonna get into the group now.
I'm okay with that, and I'm at this point past at peace and generally okay with her getting in, and I'm okay with that. Like I've been looking because I'm obsessed with Ito Miyu's Fiesta. That's what it's called now. It's not Team 2. It's Ito Miyu's Fiesta. Yes. I watch it every day when I'm at the gym. It's what I stream when I'm on the elliptical. This is my and I not only do I I'm sick. I watched a version where they replay her 3 times before she fails her note. That's the one I like because she's like, eat the chicha. This is not about Ito Miyu. We'll wait for her for Island. Best girl.
That's fine. I did the same thing when I watched in Produce 48 Peekaboo with your homegirl from Promise 9. I love that performance. Fine. I'm just like, girl, yes, that note. I love it. I love you for that.
But anyway, I see Bahie in the back, kind of giving me something.
Giving you what? Yifons?
No. No, you're wrong. No, she's giving me something. She's like, I said, oh, I like that movement. That she's gonna give me something. I think it took me a while to see she had something to give. I'm not saying it's a lot, but it's something. And I'm okay with whatever that something is. I'm not a Bahanator or whatever y'all want to call yourselves. But, you know, good for her. Oh, go ahead.
No, you can finish what you're saying. Sorry.
I was about to go talk about Xiaoting because I was frying her up this episode.
Okay, well, back to Bahie really quick. I feel like out of all the girls left, I feel like the only ones who really match the vibe that you like too is Bahie and Huang Jingqiu and maybe Wen Zhe. That's why I'm like, maybe now that the other girls got eliminated, those are the only ones left who kind of fit the image you like.
Those three got in, I don't see those three getting in. Like, well, they can't. Yeah. You know, here's the deal. Nothing is impossible. And I don't want to ever say that this girl, I'm going back to this one person's comment because they're really wrong for that. Like, stop killing people's faith. Like, stop it. Like, it's the worst thing to do to someone. Like, I will never say that your lineup is just out of line. Like, it's possible because they're still in the game. Exactly. As long as you're still in the game, you still have a chance. And they legally, by law, can't rig the votes. So at this point, there's not enough screen time in the world. Like, either you're going to vote for these girls or not. It's plain and simple. So it's up to you guys to vote for who you want and, like, make it happen, you know? Mm-hmm. I had to tell this one person, they're like, we failed her. When I said, no, we didn't fail Hsinwei. I think we also think there's a lot of manipulation in the background. Like, there's screen time, there's bonus points. And then they played that phony baloney O.O.O thing. And then there's more bonus points. So it's just like, you know, if they took away the benefits, she would have still been there. But I'd have no regrets. Mm-hmm. I have no regrets at all. Anyway, I'm sorry. But can I fry up Xiaoting real quick?
Oh, what did she do? You can go ahead.
She's going to be the first pick, like P1, and is a terrible singer. She's dreadful. She's dreadful. What's funny is her and Hsinwei are the same thing. They're the same thing. Except one girl got better at singing and one girl coasted and never had to get better. Because one girl came in with the dancing skills and one girl had to earn it. Because when she said, I'm going to try for vocal 1, I said, Mama, sit down. Sit down. She said, no, bitch. No. I said, no, stop.
No, honestly, when I heard that, I was just like,
if you go back to our earlier videos, I'm like, I wonder how she's going to be on a vocal team. Now we know, mamas, you earned your spot. You didn't have to, no one tried to push you. A lot of these girls weren't pushed. They just did the same thing. And everyone's like, love it, great. And then if it comes to anyone else, they're not showing me anything different. We're the only two people I feel that's like, oh, I want to see something different from the girls. Everyone's just like, do Snake, do that thing. And she looked hot in that dress. She looks hot in that bodycon type of dress. Can't take that away from her. She's a nice body. She's great. She's beautiful. But when Mama opened up her mouth and said, I want to try for vocal 1, I said, no, you don't. Because I heard you sing a little bit earlier and it wasn't beautiful. Sit down.
I think
go ahead.
Just to add to what you're saying, sorry. She might have been feeling real good because she hit her little 3 lines in Snake and then she looked real good. She was like, oh, I can do O.O.O. I was like, those are 2 different songs.
I'm about to fry y'all up because y'all were saying, not you, but I'm about to fry some of these fans up because y'all were like, Hsinwei's gonna only do those small parts. So is Xiaoting.
But Hsinwei's small parts are really good though, because when I think about Shu, it was good.
But she didn't have that many small parts. She had moments in my mind. But I feel like people were trying to be like, put her down to bring up their girls. But their girls are doing the same thing. Like Xiaoting, if Hsinwei got in, she'd be sub-vocalist. If Xiaoting gets in, also sub-vocalist. Y'all acting like, I don't know. I'm not trying to fry these girls up because I actually now like Xiaoting, but I also sometimes have to fry my faves.
Oh, I do the same thing.
I was like, Mama, sit down. Don't get up. You were doing great when you were just smiling and saying, oh, Mama Chincha. You were doing so good doing that. Let's keep that energy. But vocal 1, not for you. But when Yurina got it, I said, great. She sounds beautiful. Perfect. I wish Yurina had more faith in herself. Like, I feel like she played herself throughout the competition. Like, she has a great voice. I wish she just...
I think the thing with Yurina has a great voice as long as she doesn't have too many lines.
That's enough. No, she's a great lead, not a main.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
But that's okay to be a great lead.
Yeah.
What's baby girl from Red Velvet? what's her name? She was like a trainee for 5,000 years, but she's still not the oldest one.
Not the oldest one. I don't know.
She's like the second best vocalist in the group.
Are you talking about Solgi?
Yes.
Well, there's Solgi, Joy, Wendy, Yeti, and Irene.
It's Solgi. She's a great lead vocalist. Perfect.
Yeah, I love her voice.
Well, you know, Wendy does her woo and be racist, but you know, yeah. Anyway, she can be like a Solgi, not like the Solgi, but you heard me slipping in because
I love the little comments you slip in too.
Because she's racist. I will never get over Wendy's like. I'm like, stop. You are from Canada. You know better. Stop being racist. She's been around this, and she's teaching the Ajima how to do the girlfriend. And you see this old lady. I was like, get her out of here. And I'm glad someone that called her out on the Chicago tour said, Wendy's racist. And she's like, anyway, this is not a Red Velvet podcast, but it can be if it goes there. So anyway,
Irene is a bully. She be beating people for messing up her makeup.
She's an anti-feminist. She's homophobic.
Woman and woman. Mm-mm.
She said, that girl said, I want to marry you. And then Irene held her hand and she's like, women can't love women. I said, no, she didn't.
Okay, back to Girls Planet.
We be frying these are, but by the way, these are all like true stories. We can't make this up. Okay.
I don't think I have to say this, but I love Red Velvet too, so don't think I'm an anti.
Oh, I'm casual, but I did love Cookie Jar. I was in Japan when Cookie Jar came out. That was a moment. I was like, oh, Cookie Jar, Japan? Hashtag Cookie Jar. Anyway, yeah, so good for Yurina. She sound good. That was Xiaoting's part. You know what I loved? Xiaoting, Hsinwei, and Hwang Jin-cho had the same parts in O.O.O.
Wait, Xiaoting, Hsinwei, and Hwang Jin-cho
had the same parts in O.O.O.
Mm-hmm.
I love Hsinwei's because it was so heartwarming. Just her giving me what she could. But I'm sorry, Hwang Jin-cho ate that part up. She sound good. She had vibrato. She sound good.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to blend their voices together and make a video, but I was like, no, only people's voices work together are shouting in Hsinwei. Let me leave girlfriend out.
You don't want her to outshine them?
The other two girls held their note a little longer, and Hwang Jin-cho just gave her vibrato when she was done. But I also think her confidence is like shot, so she's probably over it. Anyway, I'm rambling. Do you have anything to add?
If we're talking about like the O.O.O stuff, I realized that I really like Team 3. I would
it's take out. Late now.
I mean, I'm gonna start dropping names. If people see it as hate, it's just hate in your opinion. I really don't care.
They'll get that person to come from Twitter and say, "Don't be a dumb bitch."
So I would take in Team 3. If you take out Youngun and put May, I think Chinese May is already in. So that's why I'm just like, I need regular May. And then honestly, any cute girl from Team 2, put them in there.
Can I say now we're doing this. Put Youngun in Team 2, she wouldn't have got the benefits. I think that's why they put her in Team 3, so she could get the benefits. I was like, you know what they said?
Because Youngun in Team 3 didn't make sense. To me.
No, it didn't. And on top of that, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. They said the Planet Guardians and the Masters. I said, oh. So Mnet made this because the Masters and they say that. I can't see Tiffany saying, I see Tiffany buying Prada bags with her spare time, not working, like legitimately working. This isn't produced 48. The trainers don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, even when it comes to the Planet Pass, I imagine Mnet just like, we're gonna Planet Pass this person, and then the Masters come in. And the Masters just come in like, yeah, this person, she did great in this performance. Right. You know what I mean? They don't actually decide.
It's like The Real World. You know The Real World, that old show from MTV?
I know of it, but I don't know about it.
Or like any reality show, like the producers like ask, how do you think about this person? And they just talk.
Exactly.
This show, and someone said this on Twitter, this show is overproduced. The only, like, if they just didn't produce 48, that would have been the realest. That one in Produced 101 season 1. They rigged the boy groups a lot more because they know that like girls, they, they be, oh my gosh. So they kind of make more money. But with girl seasons, they're like, let them do what they want. But then those companies are like, oh, we'll pay you this much money if you let my girl in. You don't see my hand. We'll pay you this much money if you let my girl in. Consider yogurt money. Go buy yourself something nice. Anyway, point being, back to the thing. What were we talking about again? We
started talking about the O.O.O teams.
Yes.
And so you were saying that they put Young in the team 3 so that she can get the benefit.
And I noticed that here's the thing. Why is Ruiqi in team 2?
Yes, Ruiqi's the one that I would have moved to team 3. Thank you, because I couldn't remember who. It was her that I wanted team 3.
She was confused about that herself. She said, really? She said, really? Okay.
Yes. Team 3 was literally like, if you put her in there, the team made sense to me. The team made sense.
I would have switched. I would have actually preferred Chinese May and regular May in team 2 because that would have made more sense. Even though it was interesting to see Chinese May besides Hsinwei and regular May besides Huang Cho, it was giving me like twin energy vibes because I put the videos side by side and they were kind of giving me the same thing. And I saw like blonde hair on one end and blonde hair on the other end, and I was like, ooh. Goodness, they're blowing me up. What's going on? Oh, Twitter. Anyway. That was crazy. I think if Rhoda stuck in there, she would have been team 2. Because there was like one girl missing, which would probably push Ruiqi to team 3. And I don't know. I don't really care which May would have been in team 3. One of them had to have been in there.
I would have liked to see both of them because I felt like team 3. So this was like my thought process. I felt like team 3, the perfect center is Manami. And then a good counter is Wen Zhe. And then, so in my opinion, okay, so imagine a spectrum, right? Mm-hmm. So Manami and Wen Zhe are like here, you know what I mean? And
they're kind of giving
Chinese May, but then like Chinese May and the Japanese May here, and then like I don't know. In my brain, I was like, this makes so much sense. If this team debuted with Wen Zhe, May, and Manami,
no, you didn't.
They're eliminated. I can call them whatever I want now.
Chinese May was so sweet to Hsinwei when Hsinwei was crying. She said, Miko. I said, I don't know what that is, but that's giving me life. Just keep going. Keep saying your stuff. We're going to leave that. I will leave my feelings and opinions for Hsinwei's elimination. She got more screen time in this episode than she got in a long time. They gave her a montage, a goodbye send-off. I was like, that's nice. I think maybe they were she's probably the only C trainee they're actually nice to it.
This is how I saw that episode. They like Hsinwei, but if Hsinwei
fit the group.
No, I think if Hsinwei, when it comes to top 17, if Hsinwei is going to threaten the position of a Korean person, they're going to choose priority over the Korean person all the time. Because if Hsinwei was Korean, and I feel like I say this all the time, if Hsinwei was Korean, she would be way up there. Yes,
she would be Korean. Like previously crunchy did to improvement. She would have been the Sohei that everyone dreamed of for round 3.
Exactly. She would have been the perfect Taewon.
What gets me, I was like, if she gets in the finale, she's in. I just felt it. I felt it. Because I was like, Ruiqi's gone, Manami's gone, Ruan's gone. All those little folks would have gone to her, but they had to eliminate her. And I was like, y'all killed the tradition. There is no give us girls. Like, there's no, come on, girl, give us what you got, girl. There's none of that in this group. To me, I don't want to call this group boring because someone will like them. To them, this group is perfect. To me, and to several other people that I thought I was in the minority, but there was a lot of us. I don't know if all of us voted. I don't know because the internet, did they manipulate or not? They'll say we did it fair and square, but I don't know. In my heart, I feel like she should have moved on, but I don't know.
No, I can see that too. I didn't really, this is my thing. Maybe it's because when I first got into K-pop, I was a Wonder Girls fan. Because Sohee was like the OG. All you gotta do is look pretty and you don't got to give us nothing. You don't got to be good at singing. You don't got to be good at dancing.
That's what I'm saying.
Pretty.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
But
yes.
That's why I like Hsinwei. She reminds me of what K-pop used to stand for.
Yeah.
It used to stand for. It's like you don't have to be great. You just have to try. Like you want to do this. We see your effort. Like you're not a hindrance to the team. You're giving us what you got. You have that thing. I know you don't know this group, but there's a UK group called the Sugar Babes. And Keisha said it best, one of the members, she said it best. She said, the girls have it thing. Sometimes they're not the best singer or the best dancer. You don't even know what they really have. They just have it. And for some reason, people will follow them. And that's in UK pop. That's in American pop. That's like they're girls from the 90s that were in those groups that couldn't sing worth a lick, and people thought they were beautiful. So, and to be quite honest, Hsinwei actually doesn't have the worst voice in the group, in the bunch.
She doesn't.
Like, she
was
actually
great in Fiesta.
She improved quite a lot, and she was good in Shoot. And you could tell they were singing live because her voice in the recorded version is much crisper than the voice on what's the name. But I'm not crying anymore, so I'm okay. I'm stable now, guys. Or maybe I'll start crying again. Who knows? Do
you want to talk about the current top 9?
Sure. I'm gonna say blanket statement. This will not debut.
Good. So the current top. I mean, you know who my one pick is. Good. If this isn't the real top 9, that's good for me. I'll start from 1 to 9. Xiaoting, Kim Dayeon, Sakamoto Mashiro, Ezaki Hikaru, Choi Yujin, Kawaguchi Yurina, Shana Yanning, and Youngun. I liked that we.
Oh, like the.
Wait. Did she get it because of benefits? Because when I look,
did.
When I was looking at the point difference, I think the point difference was bigger than the 80,000 benefit points. Oh wait. Also, the U plus me team won, and she was on that team, so that's why that's a gap.
She got
the 80,000 plus the double benefits. So I guess
if she didn't, then she would have been sitting at like 8.
Yeah.
Because again, things are just altered because of benefit. Like if they didn't do that, like O.O.O, only by only, then I think that's why I was mad last time because I'm like that O.O.O thing wasn't necessary. Like just let the girls stop at the performances. Let us vote.
Now that I see the behind the scenes of the O.O.O, I appreciate it a little bit more, only because I liked Team 3 and I like their dynamic.
But if they showed all that stuff before just showing the video, things would have been a lot different. But they don't do that because they know if they showed you that, people would have been voting for them, and they don't want a cute group. That's what they wanted. And I called this from the beginning. Call me, you can call me Miss Cleo, call me Raven. I saw this a long time ago. And when they yell at y'all and say, yeah, bra-ta-ta, we're Jelly G or whatever the hell their name is, just go back to our videos and tell you Robert told you so that this group is going to be girl crush and they're going to be noisy.
Oh, that Jolly G thing, it's not, that's not going to be their girl group name or whatever.
Oh, no, I think it's a CJ E&M's like steak sauce or something. Like,
someone said it's like a drink or something like that.
But I said y'all looking at all, I said, this is steak sauce. Girl,
if Team 3 was in the top 9, I could see a name like Jolly G.
Jolly G,
I was like, I love it. It matches Team 3. You know what? I like that name, but Team 1, who was like most of the top 9, no.
They're gonna be like Meanie G or something. I don't know. Baddie G. Who knows?
Tiny G.
Yeah. Can I just talk about this is just a personal thing? It's for everyone's benefit that I'm not going to support this group. Because every time Hikaru performs, I don't intentionally do this, but I roll my eyes. I feel myself do it every time. Because she's like, nah. I rolled it. I was like, oh my gosh, I really have a feeling towards this girl. I don't know what. I need to just leave this group alone.
And I think that's completely fine. Like when you're tweeting saying, don't bash them, don't anti them, just ignore them.
Yeah, because
there's nothing wrong with ignoring them. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I feel
back in the day, I used to ignore everything that Big Bang did. I ignored every single thing. We're not going to talk about 21 because I was a Girls' Generation fan, so we ain't talking about 21 or Wonder Girls. But
can we talk about this for a second? Well, this is off topic, but I was a Girls' Generation fan, and in my high school we had a lot of K-pop fans. When we like my friend group were, and they brought the fan wars to school.
Oh,
so
why?
I couldn't because I thought it was fun, and I cheered for Girls' Generation like they were underdogs. Outside of them, they were not underdogs, but in my little bubble, I was like, it's okay. We can beat the odds. We can beat. So I guess that's what it all started. I always root for the girls that just, have to fight for it. I never root for girls that are just giving it. Back to the thing.
All right, the top. We were talking about the top 9.
Yeah. So once I saw Fuyaning in the top 9, I'm like, you know what? Cute for her. Won't happen for the finale. She's gonna be the Miru.
She gives me more of Psy vibes.
Psy didn't make the finale, so.
Oh, I thought she made it to the finale.
No, she did not. She made it to the top to the concept.
Yes, so she's a Miru. That makes sense.
She's a Miru. She, but Miru's not a racist woman. Stop telling me that she's not. She is. She said the N-word several times and she only apologized when she had to. Even though I haven't brought that back up, don't think I didn't forget. I can say her name and comment and say she did a good job and still remember what she did. We ain't dumb. Back to the point being, she's not debuting. Young Gun is in danger. Like, everything 5 up is safe. Those last 4 seats are open and free game.
That's what I said, and you didn't believe me last time. I said that 6, 7, 8, 9 is not stable. I mean, 6 maybe, but 7, 8, 9 is not. I said that, and you were like, "No, Ruiqi is safe." I was like, "Ruiqi is not safe."
Well, also, to be fair, I don't like any of the top 9. Now, for me, I have more clear eyes because my girl is gone. So now I can be 100% objective. Because I don't care. Like, I'm just voting for Bora so she can be paid. Because Cherry Bullet, when they disband, she can still keep working. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Fuck the rest of it. Sorry. Bleep me out. Bleep me out. That was mean. I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, I just want Bora to do well. Yeah, but Young Gun, Fuyaning, Shanna, you're gonna have to work for that girl. You're gonna have to really work for that girl because the Saruchi fans, I saw y'all pissed. They're gonna work harder and they're gonna learn how to work them SIM cards. So you need to just figure that out.
Ruiqi fans definitely be working the SIM cards, but they do it kind of low key. They're not as loud.
They don't be saying nothing about it.
I thought people low key tweeting about the SIM cards. I was like, that's what we're doing. I didn't retweet it. I didn't like it. I was like, that's what we're doing. Okay.
I saw, because apparently some people, they're shooing in some Hsinwei votes with Bahie for SIM cards last round. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'm like, you know what? Keep going. But anyway, because I'm like, they have to vote for a C girl, so do y'all thing. But the Sushi girls and boys, they know how to work the SIM cards. So, and also they do the flip over. They do this every time. The last lineup before the final one, they make it, we have to work hard so our girl can get in. That's why I'm not worried about Yeseo. I'm not worried about Suruchi. If anything, this will make them 5 and 4.
I'm not worried about my K picks. Like Chaehyun, I think she's out of the top 9. No, I feel like I feel like she's gonna get in.
No, Chaehyun is like a solid pick. To me, she's like voting wise, not like personality wise. Unbi. Always in the top, maybe the lower top, but the top. And that's okay. Chaehyun's a solid pick. She's healthy. She has that milky, I keep saying this, milky white skin, them bangs of hair.
That's why I was voting for her.
Oh, if she's legal, then we know what's going on with the votes and the fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, Yujin has more women voting from age of 20 and something. But I bet you Chaehyun gets the male vote.
I love that for me.
And also, remember, Chaehyun collected all the votes from Haewon that got eliminated last time.
Wait, who collected the votes from who?
Chaehyun collected those Haewon votes.
Oh,
remember
yeah,
Haewon?
And the Yeong votes too.
And the
I think.
Yeong votes, because they were all fighting for that vote. So that she's good.
Mm-hmm.
She's good. I'm not being perverted, but y'all know how these men vote. You know, we're just being real.
I mean, yeah, exactly. We're just keeping it real, pretty much.
We're just keeping it real. Did you know Young Gun is like 16? She's super talented. Oh my god.
I didn't know that. She looks young, but also she looks older.
Mature.
Yeah, like I can see both ways.
It's the styling. It's the styling.
Yeah.
They style her however they want, but then she always styles herself darker and like, let me introduce you to some new. Anyway, wild. Shanna, you gonna have to earn this, girl. Your fans are loud. Like, Shanna fans are loud. They're so loud. I don't even follow them, and they're like, come on my timeline, Shanna, with all the A's. I think Wen Zhe has a better chance of debuting than Shanna.
Really?
Yep.
Wen Zhe fans are kind of like quiet, but I think that she has a good amount of one picks. If the group had 11 or 12 members, I can see Wen Zhe getting in. I don't know about
I have a weird feeling that she's going to debut.
Honestly, this is how I feel about it. As long as the group has at least 2 Chinese girls, at least 2, because there's a lot of people, and I hate saying, oh, this is realistic, but there's a lot of people who think that it's realistic to only have one.
Oh yeah, I see them. They're like, she's the least problematic one.
And I'm just like, there's others who aren't problematic, but Mnet just won't give them screen time.
Yeah. Oh, it's glitching. Are you okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah, it was kind of glitching, but
yeah, I don't know, man. It's a toss-up. I know Xiaoting, she's fine. She might even rank like. Do I think her first place is safe? No. They're just letting y'all feel nice. She's the Sakura, guys. She's like consistent. Well, Sakura only got like first 3 times. And yes, I'm saying 3 because she did win Produce 48. Y'all can't rig her out. She was number 1 anyway.
I love how you said she won Produce 48 as if there's one winner and not 12.
No, there's one winner, and then there's like, you know, like Somi won Produce 101. She won the show. She was first place. She is grand prize. Sakura was number 1. She won that. She was grand prize. And do I see Xiaoting winning Girls Planet 999? Maybe. In a weird twist, I think Mnet's more okay with Yurina being center.
Yeah.
And also, like, a lot of the J girls got eliminated, so Yurina's votes might go up.
Oh yeah, a lot of the J girls got eliminated. So Yurina. Do people like Mashiro? I can imagine people who are voting for.
I personally do not see Mashiro as a one-pick girl. I'm sorry. She is a Costco buy one, get another free type girl. She's very, get your Clorox bleach, get Clorox wipes for free. That's what I'm getting from her. She's the wipes.
I get what you mean. Like, you know how people were voting for Yurina and Xiaoting as their filler picks for who they, you know what I mean?
Yes.
I can see that as Mashiro, but the difference is that people will be willing to one pick Xiaoting and Yurina. Maybe they won't be willing to one pick Mashiro.
That's just how I feel. I could be wrong, but I just don't see her. I don't see people like, oh, I gotta go in my Universe app and vote for Mashiro. Like, I feel like they'll be like, okay, who am I voting for? All right, girl. Shuangting Cho, let's go. Who else do I need? I guess I need a Korean and a J pick. All right, Mashiro. All right, Bora. You know, I feel like they're like, you know, she's an ensemble girl. Could be wrong. I just feel like she's not getting in.
That would be a big twist.
No, it isn't. I saw it from the jump.
Well, it'll be a big twist if you only look at who's been relatively stable in the top 9. So we'll see. But there always has to be one or two who's like in the top 9. And then on debut night, they're just
she's
out.
the Na Young from Produce 101. The one that
and she's what everyone thought Kaehyun was. And turns out Kaehyun was rigged out.
Yeah. But I don't see Masha rigged out. I just see her not getting in.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they replace it with a K girl. Like I think the only 2 Japanese people safe is Hikaru and Yurina.
Yeah.
Macho is not safe. And also remember, she's the benefit queen.
Oh yeah, she'd be winning.
She's the benefit queen. So
she wins every time. We've never seen her votes without the benefits.
And this is the first time. That's why I was hoping Hsinwei got in, because like I was like, no more Planet Pass, no more benefits. This is just your votes. This is the votes. But she's gone now. So yeah, we'll see how you do, girl, without your benefit. So we want to talk about top 3. Who are those? Xiaoting, Dayeon, and who?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, the top 3 was Xiaoting, Dayeon, and Mashiro.
Yeah.
I like that it's KCJ in the top 3. I mean, that's my only comment. Otherwise,
yeah.
I'm surprised that Dayeon is still first.
Because people were tired of her, but not tired enough. And also, she has that Korean vote. She has the Korean vote locked.
That's good for her.
And I bet you her parents like with they're like sashimi plate for free if you vote for my daughter. I need to see you vote on the universe.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that's actually really cute. I like when the parents be doing that. I heard about that.
I'm just saying, like, I'm sure that's happening.
I can see that because that's what they were doing on the other shows. Like the parents would have signs and stuff, you know, like
I'm sure they'd be like, oh, get the Dayeon special, like the Dayeon, sashimi platter.
You know who's not gonna get the Dayeon sashimi platter?
Girlfriend that didn't like the abalone.
Yeah. Who was that? Manami? Was that Manami or Ruan?
Yeah. No, that was Manami.
Yeah.
It's called the, get them the Dayeon sushi platter, get the Manami abalone for free. This is interesting. Puts it back on serving plate. Oh, I wish that she got in. I was like, if Hsinwei doesn't get in like Ruan gets in, I was like, all right, Rick Slay, it's you and me. You and me, girl.
Really listen. Ruan is not my top 9, and she will never be. But I really wanted one of our Rig Slays to get in, and you know what? That might be Soohyun. It's not. I wanted to be Wen Zhe.
No. I don't call her Rig Slay. That is a term of endearment. No.
Reserved for Ruan and Wen Zhe.
Well, honestly, reserved for Ruan and Ruan only, because Wen Zhe made sense. Ruan, we didn't know who the heck she was.
Yeah.
No. She will always be our Rig Slay. I hope they do produce Japan for girls.
I want to say she'll be my one pick, but what if Ito Miyu doesn't do Island and she goes to produce Japan?
And then they might do a Japanese Aizon song. And Aizon has Fiesta in Japanese. Oh my gosh. What if?
She's going to have a redemption arc.
Oh my gosh.
No matter what, I need Ito Miyu to have her redemption arc.
Continue to do more things. I love that girl. Wow. I'm such a fan. Her work. I mean, she did that song all by herself.
You said her work like she has a whole discography or some nonsense.
You don't know. Ito Miyu's Fiesta really changed my life. Because I was thinking back about it, I said, wow, she really did something there. She really set the precedence. That was really like the promise, the idol school, Ruiqi. Like, that was great. Dang, man. Almost up over BBS. Anyway. That's why I can't be mad at this show. Even though I knew they're making a group that I was not going to like, I still enjoyed the ride.
There were entertaining moments, yeah.
There were entertaining moments by girls I liked. I can honestly say I wasn't entertained. I was not entertained by any of the top 9 girls. So I already knew that this was not for me.
You know what I liked about this episode?
What's up?
So there's 2 things. Like, for one, I like that the drama this episode was about the morale of team 2 and compared to team 3, and then they performed on stage and they were fine. I like that over here's the evil trainee of the day, and surprise, surprise, no one's surprised, it's a Chinese girl. And the other thing that I liked is I appreciate that in this show has like a lot of nonsense that it did, but one good thing that I say is a big improvement is that they had teams competing against teams, except for the O.O.O, which wasn't that big of a deal anyways.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because I think in the other produce seasons, there was always one performance where team members were competing with each other for like live points. I didn't like that.
That was always a position team in the position the position challenge. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. Like it's always one girl gets the benefit, and that was it.
That never made sense to me.
And also, like, for the concept challenge, the team got benefits, but it's a position team. The position challenge is always one girl from each performance got the benefits. I didn't really understand that since they all worked with the team to do that.
And they're making a team, so you should want to encourage people to get used to working as a team. That's why I'm just like, I like that the whole one person the team gets the benefits. I like that if they had to do it, I'm kind of glad it was just a little off mission, like the little O.O.O nonsense. I would prefer that they don't do it. You know what I mean?
I would have been just fine if they just did that for the fans and not to like mess with the votes, because
if they didn't mess with the votes, imagine if it was like, okay, stream the fan cams, and any fan cam that reaches like 100K, we'll give them a little gift or something like that.
That's what would have been nice.
Yeah, that would have been cute for them.
Nice, because then it just would have been, I would have been looked at the video as like, you know what, cool.
Yeah,
I would have been like, oh, we see what y'all doing in that, but like at the same breath, looking at it now, I'm not mad at the video, because at least I feel like Hsinwei left us like a gift. I'm sure other people care about their girls, but I can see it that way. So I think, did we already talk about the plan of past? We sure did.
We did. I think we talked about everything.
Yeah,
I have something to bring up that's not related to what happened this episode though. Apparently, we all already knew this, but apparently, one of the girls competing, the Chinese girl, I think her name was Yuling. I think she went on Weibo and she was talking about how the Chinese girls were pretty much being mistreated. And someone else said that Zian, I think she was so mad that all the Chinese girls had terrible makeup for one performance. So she just like completely redid her whole makeup. And like the Chinese girls have like crying sessions together because of like the mistreatment. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. I don't know. When I read that, I was just like, she's not saying anything surprising. It's one of those things that's just like,
confirm it.
Yes, I would rather me have suspicions that that's happening, but someone says that didn't actually happen, rather than someone said, yeah, we actually are being mistreated. I'm going to confirm that.
I think the staff had their favorites though.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I don't think every Chinese girl got treated unfairly, but I think maybe a good portion did. Because I see, like, if you could look at the twin that made it a little further than the other twin, she seemed like she had a great time. She was like, they fed me, I'll gain weight, skirt. So
I think the problem is that staff had their favorites, the editors had their favorites, and just everything overlapped so that every Chinese girl was pretty much like, no one liked them. You know what I mean?
I mean, I didn't like all of them. I was more drifted to the J girls, but I had my select few that I liked, but that's here nor there. That has nothing to do with mistreatment. No one deserves to be mistreated. I also just wonder about the casting. Like, why bring them over? You could have just done 48 part 2, but you couldn't call it 48 because AKB48 wasn't involved. I think they just wanted to do something like that. This show is very ambitious, so I don't know. I hope there's just no season 2. I don't want this again. I don't
think there will be. I think they're just going to go back to Produce 101. And then I doubt they're going to bring in this many Chinese girls. They'll bring in their
handful.
What's her name in Everglow? They're going to bring in their little 1, 2, 3 Chinese girls. Get one Chinese girl in the group, like whatever her name is, who left Pristin.
Oh, Kyokyung?
Yeah, Kyokyung. They're going to get their little 1 Kyokyung, an 11-member group. And,
Here's my thing. If they do produce 0, Hsinwei, just don't do this again. I can't take this. Just be great in China or wherever you want to go. I can't do this again for like my heart hurts. So I just stay away from survival shows. You've done well. I can't go through this for her again. Like I'd rather be streaming her movies than voting for her again.
And you know what? That's probably how DOA fans feel. You don't want a girl who made it so far to do survival again.
Did
just
you see
get
that?
eliminated again.
Did you see the thing I tweeted?
No.
Doa's video was recommended for me for pretty free. I said, "Oh, I'll watch it." And I looked in the comments, and someone said, "Oh, Doa, we didn't protect you. I'm so sorry." Oh, yeah. And then someone said, "Girl, I'm not. Bye, girl." And I was like, "Y'all are ruthless. Y'all don't care."
That was so mean.
I was like, "Y'all are so bad." They said, "Bye, girl." I said, "Nah, you could have just saved that." Sometimes when you type something, it feels good to type it, and then just don't post.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not everything you have to say has to be sent to the universe. Leaving hate on a 3-year-old video. Anyway, I think I said what I needed to say.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, Hsinwei, when she started crying, I was crying too. I was like,
I started the video with red eyes. If we can't talk about it because I'm done crying.
Well then, I guess we said what we had to say.
Yeah. Tell you, guys in the comments, tell us what you think. Did your girl make it?
We want to hear your top 9. And when we say that we want to hear top 9, we're not talking about, we want to hear your realistic top 9. I don't care about realistic. We want to hear your top 9.
And if you tell someone's top 9 is unrealistic, Aneesa, block them. Block them for like 5 days so they don't get to comment, like, or something. Like, stop tearing down people's choices. Like, people are allowed to have faith. Even if we're wrong, it doesn't matter. Like,
as long as it's still in the competition, they have a chance.
And like, we're still rooting for real, live human people that are living, that exist. Like, these things matter. That's all I have to say. Besides that, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're almost to the finish line. I hope to God that rumor of it being 6 hours is false, because I'm not watching a 6-hour finale. Like, what are you showing for 6 hours? The revival of Jesus? I think that would take less time.
All right, I guess we're
over. Over.